1, 2, 3, stop!
These kids, they have magic dust in their pockets, and these kids have been through so much, some of them through incredible tragedies long before Hurricane Katrina, and somehow they figure out a way to survive. You know, our job is to give them a safe place to land and the tools to move forward.
They could have ended up being killers, drug dealers, but they are basketball stars or football stars or looking forward to going to college next year. That makes me smile. That keeps me going, you know what I'm saying? That's my motivation.
You become what's around you, and what's around you is drugs, murder, stealing.
The drug dealers, the killers, that's our role models. We're living in poverty, rats everywhere, prostitution, gunshots.
I went to like a funeral every other week. That's not normal.
Hearing a 13, 14-year-old say that I don't plan for 12 months from now because I might not be alive.
To make it to 17, 18, you know, you've done a good job.
You've done a good job.
Yeah, you've done a good job.
How do you sustain yourself when you've lost so many people to death, when you've seen your friends murdered, when mom or dad may not have been there for you, but yet you still wake up in the morning and go to school?
We didn't have the mothers on drugs the way we do today, but now we have many kids who come here whose mothers were addicted to crack cocaine.
I am a recovering crack addict. Before you know it, you done sold the house, the car. You even sell the kids if you could get some money for it.
You don't see too many people out here in the ninth ward to go to college. The most you might see somebody around here do is push crack on a corner.
The mission of Desire Street is to inspire, to train, and to send leaders to revitalize impoverished communities through both spiritual and community development.
I think neighborhoods are changed as lives are changed. We keep trying to invest in the hearts of kids, changing lives through the school, through the church, giving hope. Right down the street, I'm playing professional football for the New Orleans Saints. That's where we won the national championship at the Superdome, and a few miles from there is something that you'd think was in a third world country. So I was frustrated, I was sad, I was angry, I was hurt, and just felt like I wanted to participate, to be a part of something.
Athletics has been a great strength and a great outlet for our kids, and giving them an opportunity to express themselves and express their talents, learn structure, learn discipline, build issues of character.
We spent like 2 days on the roof, and it was just horrible because I saw dead bodies.
My mom, she's scared of water that's too deep, too high. And so really I just had to basically just pick her up and walk with her.
One of my friends drowned. I couldn't help him.
We didn't know if staff were even alive, if kids were alive. Several staff members were heroes driving all around several states finding these children. There was a huge need, more than ever. The lives of the kids and the future was at stake.
I mean, we didn't think we'd keep going, and some people pledged some money that gave us hope to endure, and that was a deep moment for me. Our school, Desire Street Academy, needed a place, and we found a place in Baton Rouge. But what else we found, I think, is that Baton Rouge needed us as well.
Many of the needs in this community in Baton Rouge are very similar to the needs that existed in New Orleans.
I will strive. For excellence. I'm not. Predetermined to fail. I will work. To achieve. I'm the light. Of the world. I have something.
I'm not talking about a normal school environment. You're talking about a family.
Strong family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Strong family!
You a family, you know. We work together, we work hard together, we practice all summer together.
Family members depend on one another. When one family member's down, we pick them up.
Strong family means sticking together, being a big family. So 1, 2, 3, strong family.
A strong family is there when you have a loss or when you go through a hurricane.
We together.
Yeah, all we got.
All we got, man. One big family.
We want to know what's going on at home, and we want to be involved in the whole life of the student.
I live with my mom, so my only really father was like my mom.
Growing up without a dad was probably one of the most devastating things in the world for me.
You be down on yourself, but you know somebody always loving you here. Even though you're not at home, but somebody still love you here.
He needs men in his life that are positive, that are not on drugs.
You may get a story that one of their best friends was murdered or killed, and the only arms at that moment are going to be yours.
And that's what DSA has been to a lot of these kids. Family. They know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we care.
The ministry in many ways was a safe haven to kids. It was a place where kids could come and be kids.
The kids would come to the school during the holidays, weekends. I mean, how many kids want to hang around their school on holidays and weekends? They would slip through the fence if the gates were locked.
And I'd be happy to wear my shirt and go into public. People like, you go to Desire Street, like, yeah.
You would be taken aback just to see these boys and how hard they work and how hard they play.
I said it many times that we're not going to base our tradition on how many touchdowns we score, how many games we win. We're going to base our tradition on how many lives we saved.
Many people have failed in life, you know, they regret it of failing, not going to school, not getting an education. So get your education and, you know, you can be the best you can be in life.
I can achieve anything I put my mind to. Like our whole senior class, 25 of us, we're going to graduate this year and go off to college.
When I leave here, I want to remember that who helped me get this far, and that's gonna motivate me to go further.
All he talks about is college, 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 college.
Right now, Jonah attends Crichton College in Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you, Jesus.
People from a community are the best capable of changing their community. So much of our resources are going into raising up leaders from the community. Our hope is that Desire Street Academy will create a whole swarm of leaders that will come back and effectively change their neighborhood. Hopefully our future principal at Desire Street will be one of our graduates.
The greatest commodity we have in this country are our children. Our young men grow up to be leaders, and they grow up to be fathers. So giving to Desire Street is not only giving to the children that are in the school, but it's like giving to our future.
You know, sponsor a child if you can, because it's giving the student a better life.
I'm gonna get my degree, and trust me, I'm gonna come back to the Desire community, and I'm gonna change this community.
I would change the world.
I'm more than, I conquer.
Who can stand in my way if God is for me?
Who can be against me if God for me?
I have no excuses.